Hey, today I show you how performance tuning works in Need for Speed Most Wanted. For this test, I used Dunwich base suit. I wanted a track that has slow and fast corners, and some jumps for aerodynamic test. I set laps to 5, no traffic, so my times can be as consistent as possible. I used no nitro in all 5 laps. Nitro test will be a little bit different. My best time without any performance tuning was 1:22.50 before all tests. In footage, I always use the fastest lap. One of the common misconceptions is that performance tuning changes your top speed. It is not true, doesn't matter if you set everything to -5 or +5. Let's move on to steering. Here you can see I had a little bit better racing line with -5 setting, but it doesn't matter. I still hit the wall, even when I had the same speed as with steering +5. Imagine that your car turns at 100%. That's when you didn't change anything in steering option. Now imagine that you try to turn, but it feels like it's turning at 50%. And that's how -5 steering works. It's fun in fast corners, but it's painful in slow ones. +5 feels much better, the car is more responsive, but a little bit too much for me. I think it's best if you don't move it at all. If anything, move it to right side if you use controller and to the left side if you play on keyboard. I don't think it's something that you need to change. These are my results with both settings. My best time was 1:21.13 with steering +5. Handling is one of the most impactful tuning in the game. If you go -5, you increase your acceleration, +5 doing the opposite. As you can see, the difference is pretty huge, but sadly, if you go with -5, your car won't turn. But do you know where it doesn't matter? In Drag Race you don't care about that, because you move from lane to lane, and if you struggle there, -5 might help you win a race. Difference between both settings is 3 seconds on this track. It might be more in longer ones, so keep that in your mind. Let's move on to racetrack. Here you can see how much lower speed I needed with -5 setting to go through the corner. I want you to look at speed differences all the time in this lap. Car might be slower with +5 in straight, but trust me, it's more fun when your car goes where you want and not straight to a wall. Playing with handling -5 was the most miserable experience that I had in this test. My best lap time was 1:22.02 with handling +5 when I had laps around 1:25 with -5 setting. I had one lucky lap with 1:22.46, but I don't think we should use settings that need you to drive perfectly, especially that in normal races there will also be traffic to avoid. Overall, I think you shouldn't put more than 2 points into any direction in this category, as far as you're not in a drag race. Brakes are something that might depend on preference. If you prefer your car to drift when you hit brakes, then -5 is your way to go. If you want a grip when you brake, then +5 should be your choice. But be careful to not brake too hard, as it will lock your wheels and you won't be able to turn. I don't think brakes matters that much, as you don't brake hard in this game anyway. My best lap time was 1:19.87 with brakes +5. This should always be +5, even if you can't feel it that much. It helps you with small bumps where you could lose some speed. It might not be visible until you remove performance tuning limiter, but here, I moved slider below -5 and you can see clearly how car is hitting the ground. The same result you will get with -5, but in less places. My best time was 1:19.96 with ride height set to +5. Do you have problems with prison like this? Aerodynamics -5 might be your way to go, as you can fly much longer with this setting. Changing aerodynamics to -5 also increases your acceleration slightly. But as you can see, it's not a big difference between both settings. Still, there are 2 reasons why you might want to go with aerodynamics +5. Your car makes bigger jumps. Bigger jumps means bigger loss of speed. Here you can look at speed before and after jump. With +5 it's around 10, when with -5 it's around 23 km/h. Another thing is that car is easier to drive. It helps you with going through corners, when -5 feels a little bit like handling -5. Overall, you should always go +5, as far as you don't want to make some fun jumps. My best lap time was 1:20.23 with Aerodynamics set to +5, but as you can see, -5 setting average lap time was much worse. Overall, I don't think it's worth moving slider to the left side, as far as you won't use Nitro when you shift gears. With -5, Nitro lasts 6.75. When in +5, it lasts 4.25. In my opinion, it's better to not change that or move to the right if you want faster acceleration in speed trap race. Fun fact, if you move slider above +5, the Nitrous is so short that you almost won't feel any help with acceleration at all. There is a slight difference between turbo -5 and +5 in acceleration. Overall, with +5 setting, car accelerates faster. It's not a big difference, but as you can see on speed trap, it's around 4 km/h. I tried the same setup with Ford GT, but still got the same result. On track overall, it felt for me like it's easier to maintain high speed with turbo +5. My best lap time was 1:19.60, and it was my best time from all tests. Still, there were two more questions. Did my times get better because of tuning changes or because of my experience on this track? And can I get below 1:19 with correct tuning, as 1:19.60 was my best time? My best lap time before all tests was 1:22.50. After all practice on this track, I could get a little bit below 1:21. Still, not as good as with upgrades. But what about tuned lap time? I moved steering to +2, brakes to +2, ride height to +5, aerodynamics to +5, and turbo to +5. There might be better tuning setting, so with more changes, I think I could get possibly even below 1:18. Here are my results. My best lap time was 1:18.73, which is around 2 seconds better than without any tuning. If you want more videos like this, hit like and subscribe, as there should be more to come. For now, I'm leaving you with my fastest lap of the test. Thanks for watching.